Hi, my name is Sarah Kusmal. I'm 25 years old. I just got out of the Navy, and welcome to my first video. So welcome to my channel. This is gonna be my first video. I'm hoping for this video to kind of just do more of like an introduction. I'm also gonna do some like test filming, kind of like testing going out and doing some filming in public. Kind of do some vlogging and sort of like day in life type of things is what I sort of want to start off on YouTube. I'm also gonna be looking into posting some more on TikTok. I haven't posted in a few years. I used to do like a few trends here and there, and I kind of just stopped. In no way am I, someone who is famous on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter. I'm kind of just starting from the beginning, and this is something I've always sort of wanted to do and just was always kind of scared to take that first step into doing it. And I'm at kind of like a weird time of my life right now where it feels appropriate to just start something and just see where it goes. I was born and raised in rural Pennsylvania. After high school, I joined the Navy, and I've been living in Virginia for the past 7 years while being active duty and being in the Navy. I got out in early August of this year and moved back home to PA. I'm living with my parents, as every 25-year-old probably does at some point. I'm actually married, no children, just a cat. She's my girl. You're probably gonna see her in coming videos, maybe in this one. But yeah, I'm married. I have a husband who's also in the Navy. He's still in, and he's currently deployed, so we're doing long distance, hence me kind of going home since I got out of the Navy. The past few months has been a lot of just adjusting to being back, adjusting to not being in the Navy anymore, and kind of trying to go back into like civilian life and getting used to like being a normal human again. Obviously I dyed my hair. It's something I was waiting to do for such a long time. I wasn't allowed to do it as a teenager, and obviously can't do that if you're in the military. So yeah, one of the first things I did was dye my hair right away. It was green for a few months, and then I just did blue on top of it, so it's like a darkish blue right now, so sort of starting to fade like in this next week or so. So if it looks bad, hey, I know, I'm aware. I've had short hair for a really long time, and now I'm trying to grow it out again, so it's gonna look bad. I'm aware. Don't want to hear about it. Not really. Yeah, I've just sort of been adjusting to being back home and being around my family a lot more, which is great. Not having a husband here, not having a partner here to do it with is kind of scary, but I've been doing pretty good so far, I think. I'm working on actually getting accepted into a university. I'm trying to go for art education, so this past month and these past few months I've been working on a portfolio to submit. About halfway through right now, and of course I'm starting another project. But yeah, I'm working on portfolio. I'm trying to go to school to be an art teacher. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but it didn't really seem like I had that option at the time when I graduated, so hence I kind of went in the direction of military and using my benefits to help me as a civilian now. I'm really hoping that for this channel I can just make videos that are fun. I just want to be creative and just sort of have fun making videos and just showing what I sort of do. I don't know where this channel is going to take me exactly. I'm not doing this to try to blow up and be famous. I think I just need another creative outlet, and something that I've wanted to do for a while is make videos. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, especially growing up in like the early 2010s, like Tumblr area and everything. I was obsessed with YouTubers and was very much chronically online. Yeah, it's just something that I think it'd be fun to just try and see how it goes and where it takes me. To have people watch and hopefully support me on the way, and I can sort of build a small community of similar people. The rest of this video might just be some vlogging and just sort of doing some tests and like little things here and there. So if it's bad, hey, it's probably gonna be bad, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and comment, subscribe, and new videos coming soon, hopefully. Guys, so right now I'm at a like walking trail park sort of area. I used to visit this place when I was a teenager, and I would just kind of come and hang out here. Since I've moved back home and everything, I've been coming here sometimes just to kind of walk around, especially like during like the middle of the week. There's like no one here, so I got the whole place to myself. It's not huge, but it's a very wooded sort of park. But like I can hear like the cars on the road and everything. We also get to see a lot of like really cool like wildlife and things like that. If you're lucky, you get to see a deer run through, so I'm kind of hoping I see that today, especially because it's like rut season and they're like out being crazy all the time. It is chilly today already for like the season. It has been so cold here, and we're already getting like snow and stuff like that. It's super weird. And we're still like a week away from Thanksgiving from the time that I'm filming this. But yeah, I really like coming out here. Try to come out here when I'm just feeling like stressed and anxious. I'm able to kind of just like walk around and chill. There's places to like sit. There's like signs and things like that that kind of explain like information about the area and the flora and fauna, which is really cool. I'm gonna show some clips of the place and like some of like the trails that I'm walking as well in this video, so you can come along with me. I'm upset with myself right now. I was messing with the tripod and I heard like a noise behind me, and right over here is part of like the creek, and then it goes on and there's no trails over there. It's just like wilderness. I think it's like state game lands and stuff. But there was a little white-tailed deer that ran up. I probably spooked it or something, but I wasn't able to get it on video. But it was super cool. It ran all the way up the hill and it disappeared somewhere like in the trees. Not really able to see it much anymore. Yeah, really cool. It's really cool to see the deer, and it was pretty close to me, I think, when it started running. I think when it realized I was right here. So you can see like where I was over by the pavilion. The creek's over here, and then I think a Boy Scout troop comes through here and they build and like kind of fix things up in the park. But yeah, they just built this new bridge. It's super nice. They made it like a lot safer to go on the trails here. And yeah, it's just really pretty. They did a really good job. It's nice that they're fixing up little parks here, especially, you know, there's a lot of nature and beautiful things here in the area. It's nice to see it getting taken care of and people can still come and enjoy it. Basically walk through most of the trails. It didn't take a super long time. There wasn't like a ton to see. I filmed like a little bit. But this opening up here is where I used to go all the time when I was a teenager. Right here is like, I think they bring like school kids in for like a field trip, and they do like educational stuff here for like a mini like field trip. I think I might have done that when I was a kid. I feel like we probably came here from my school. And then over here, there used to be fireplace that they left, but basically there used to be a big building. It was basically like the original homestead. I think there was a mill that was attached to the creek, just like a small homestead here, I guess, from whenever people were just moving into the area. I know I can look up some history about the place. I'm not sure if there's a whole lot, but if I find anything, I'll insert that with this video as well. If anyone's curious about that, I guess. But yeah, it's just the fireplace here right now. I know when I came here as a teenager, the building was still up, and there were signs all over it that was like, there's cameras, like no trespassing. And I always really wanted to go inside of it and explore. I think probably because I was in like a phase of like watching like Sam and Colby. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to explore stuff. But I was always too scared because I didn't know if I was like gonna trip a camera and like have like, I don't know, like a local police dude have to show up and yell at me. So I was always a big wuss and I didn't do it. I kind of wish I did. I didn't know they were gonna knock it down. But I guess the fireplace is the only thing that's left. And yeah, I guess it's steady, so they left it here. But yeah, super freaky. They kind of like just find it in the forest. A little spooky, but this is also like Appalachia area, so I'm trying not to like scare myself too much being out here by myself, but like I can kind of see my car from like wherever, so I'm not super like far into the woods where no one can like hear me or see me. I'm gonna start making it back now and see what else I can do with this video before I post everything. But